Hello people of the internet, welcome back to my channel, and I hope you're all staying alert out there, or just staying indoors with a cup of tea like I am. That's probably the more sensible and more easier to understand thing to be doing right now, eh Boris? Tea will never let you down. That is one thing you can reliably say in life. Anyway, hello everyone. Most importantly of all, before I get into anything else, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing as best as possibly can given the current circumstances, which are a little more confusing than they were, but ultimately haven't changed all that much. Hopefully you are still able to isolate and just be in lockdown as I am. Things haven't really changed since Sunday. I don't know if Boris Johnson's been playing too much old Metal Gear Solid games recently, and whether he thinks someone with coronavirus can appear on like a radar, and if you stay out of their vision cone, which is 2 meters, then you can't get it. But if you stray into that, they're like, ring, and you could get infected. So, you know, I don't know about that. I've just decided to continue keeping on as normal and staying indoors for the most part. I hope you are able to do that. If you have been dragged back to work or have ended up back in work or already were working, whatever your circumstances, I hope you're making the best of the current situation that you can. And please, if any of you are struggling in lockdown as well, don't feel like you're being selfish. Don't feel like you're being ungrateful. We're human. We're allowed to feel things. Ultimately, am I in a better situation than others right now? Yes. But doesn't mean we're just supposed to be robots who don't feel any sadness whatsoever. It's not a game of top trumps we're playing. Someone has it worse off than you, ergo you lose. You are not allowed to feel sadness. That's not how it is at all. If you are feeling a bit crap with everything going on, you're perfectly allowed to. Allow yourself to be. And if you're feeling happy, if you're actually enjoying the current situation and using it to do things, you know, that you wouldn't have got a chance to otherwise, that's great too. One thing that will not let me down, and shouldn't let you down either, is tea. And luckily, we're still well stocked for tea over here, which is good. I hope you guys are doing as best as possible. And as for me, and as for this channel, as for current plans, well, the theme of today's video, aside from all that, is kind of about new things. There's a lot of new things to tell you about today. First off, you might hear a slight difference in the audio quality today. That's because not only do I have a new lapel mic here, but I also have this Zoom H1N audio recorder right there, which is currently recording. So you're either hearing the audio from this right now, or the audio from that, or a combination of both. Basically, the inbuilt audio mic on my camera, my G7X, is pretty much the only thing that lets it down. I love my G7X, otherwise it is incredible. But the onboard mic isn't the best, it is just inbuilt and you can't plug an external mic in. So I decided to get an audio recorder like that. It's kind of like a dictaphone plus a little mic. You can basically use it as a shotgun mic if you've got a shotgun, a little mount. What do they call it? A hot shoe attachment on your camera. Plus I've got a new lapel mic because my old one was falling apart. I think the Weymouth Harbour Tramway episode of Another Station, Another Mile kind of did for it. By the end of that day, it was pretty wrecked, having spent the day dealing with horrendous wind and rain conditions. Combine those things with the fact I'm now switching my video editing software over from Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm gradually moving over to DaVinci Resolve. It does mean the videos may look and feel sound a little bit different for the moment while we transition over. Hopefully they'll sound a bit better, and hopefully they'll be edited a bit better long term. But for the moment, there might be a little bit of transition in the middle. But should be fine. Now, as for new items, new gear, new software, we've also got new projects. This is the part where I tell you about what's to come on this channel, and I've got some things coming up. I've been a little bit struggling for inspiration for the current channel. You know, in terms of where we are with the lockdown and everything, I felt very like, well, I can't do Another Station, Another Mile. What else can I do? Well, I've got some things coming up for you. Firstly is a little Another Station, Another Mile extra video, and I will put a disclaimer now. It will be filmed outdoors, and many of you will go, why are you travelling in this current situation? When you see the video and you'll see where it's being filmed, it's walking distance for me. It is that local to me that I am able to travel to it just by walking. It's very local to me. So I had the idea for this video in the back of my mind for ages and ages. I was going to do it at some point anyway, so I thought, and you know what? Now's the time. When I can't travel further afield, let's travel somewhere relatively local and uncover a bit of history that even I didn't really know about for as long as I've lived where I live. I didn't know about this for quite a long time. So you'll see, hopefully next week, what I'm talking about there. I also have a new little series I want to start soon, and I've had the idea for this for a while as well. Now's the perfect time to do it. Watch out in the next few weeks for the first episode of Pixel Rails, which is exploration of railway lines and networks and transport systems in video games. Games like the GTA universe, Liberty City, Vice City, San Andreas, they're all fictional cities. Just Cause universe, Crackdown, Saints Row, fictional worlds in video games that also happen to have fictional transport systems, railway systems within them. And you'd be amazed how much there is to discover in some of those games. So it's basically me doing another Station Another Mile, except communicating to you and exploring railways via an avatar in a video game. That's coming up as well, really looking forward to that. I've also been kept very busy with a project outside of this channel, which is helping my friend Jess, a racing mentor, film a new course for the Racing Mentor program, which you'll hear about very shortly. Clue, it's to do with streaming. So I'm getting on with that. That's providing me a lot of stuff to do. And aside from all that, drum roll, here's the big announcement that I teased in the title of this video. I'm starting a new channel. It is simply going to be known as AJ Go Racing, because, you know, AJ can't fail, AJ Go Racing. There you go. Keeping it in the family. The best way to describe this video is any of the motorsport, racing, sim racing, racing gaming content you've seen so far on this channel. That's where all of that is going to live from here on out. It is a dedicated race car channel. And I know what some of you might be thinking. Some of you might be going, hang on a minute, is this Team Bomber Sports 2.0? Yeah, no. Otherwise, I would have just gone back and found my old login details and rebooted Team Bomber Sports after all these years. Nearly 5 years now, Christ. It's not strictly Team Bomber Sports 2.0. You'll see the content is going to be very different, and to be honest, I kind of want to leave those channels in the past because there is such a different part of my life. I feel like I'm in a very different place now. But this is going to be, you know, where all sim racing videos, real race car vlogs, like my vlogs on this channel from Petit Le Mans last year, or that Brands Hatch brick car vlog that I did, all that sort of stuff going forward is going to go on that channel over there. And I am brimming with ideas. Real life motorsport retrospectives, discussions about video games, past and present sim racing stuff, various highlight videos and stuff based on streams that I do on my Twitch channel, because you may have noticed I've been playing a lot of racing games on my Twitch channel. Oh, it's just good. It's good to be inspired. It's good to, you know, have inspiration, basically. It's just good to be inspired, you know? As for how often I'm going to be uploading, I'm going to try for once a week, but this channel will ultimately still be the priority because it is my main, it's my baby at this point, it's the main thing. And I'm going to try and keep every 1 to 2 weeks, one video at least over on AJ Go Racing as well. They'll be going up probably on Fridays or Saturdays, so watch out for them there. The videos on this channel will be going up either on Wednesdays, as they are right now, or I might shift it forward to Tuesday. Pay attention to the socials and everything, and I'll let you know. You'll see either way when the videos go up. So Tuesdays or Wednesdays for AJ Can't Fail videos, Fridays or Saturdays for AJ Go Racing videos, and then 3 or 4 times a week for streams over on my Twitch channel, which has just passed 100 followers and 20 odd subscribers and is doing like 3,500 live views and everything. That is wild how that's grown. Thank you all so much for the support on all of these platforms so far. Honestly, it means the absolute world to me. But especially in the current weird times, that you still have the energy and, you know, the money where possible, or but most importantly, just you're still choosing to, in amongst everything else that's going on, to stick with little old me and what we're doing over here. That is, yeah, I can't even put that into words, really. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your continued support. The future may be a bit weird, but if the future is right now, then the future's also very exciting. That made sense to me in my head. I don't know if it made any sense to you guys. Hopefully it did. But there's some cool things happening around here. In as much as everything else is very scary and you're absolutely allowed to be sad and weird about everything, trust me, I am as well, there's also a lot of cool stuff that I'm really excited to show you coming up in the timeline. So thank you for sticking around so far. I'll make it worth your while. For now, I'm going to finish my tea, and I'll see you guys soon.